In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to create Callout View in Revit Architecture. A callout is a focused, zoomed-in view of a specific area in your model. It's perfect for highlighting complex corners, assemblies, or any region that needs a larger scale and more detail without cluttering your main views. Start by opening the view where you want the callout to live. This can be a plan, a section, an elevation, or even a detail view. Choose the view that best frames the area you want to explain. It helps to pan and zoom so the target region is clearly visible on screen, making it easier to place the boundary accurately. Next, head to the ribbon at the top and switch to the View tab. This is where Revit organizes tools for generating new views and annotations. In the Create panel, look for the Callout tool. It's in a drop-down, so click the arrow to reveal your options. You'll see two main choices: Rectangle and Sketch. Rectangle is the fastest way to make a standard, clean callout. Sketch gives you more control, allowing you to draw a custom shape for irregular conditions. Pick the option that matches the area you're isolating. For most situations, Rectangle is quick and precise. For odd-shaped regions, Sketch is handy. Now, draw the callout boundary. If you chose Rectangle, click once to set the first corner, then click again at the opposite corner to frame the area you want to detail. You'll see a dashed bubble outline appear on the parent view. That outline shows exactly what will be included in the callout. If you used Sketch, trace the boundary with the available sketch tools, then finish the sketch to place it. Keep the boundary tight to the area of interest so your callout is clear and focused. As soon as you place the callout, Revit automatically creates a new view for it. You'll also see a callout head, or tag, on the parent view. To open the detailed view, simply double-click that callout head. This jumps you directly into the newly created callout, where you can annotate, dimension, and add details at a larger scale. The callout inherits key settings, like scale and discipline, from the parent view, so it's immediately usable. If needed, you can refine the boundary grips later to fine-tune the extents without recreating it. And that's it. By placing the callout in the right view, selecting the appropriate boundary method, and opening it through the callout head, you create a clean, dedicated space to communicate design intent clearly.